All my life, I never played any sports, except for one season of cross country, and the only reason I did that was because if I didn't, I wouldn't graduate high school. What happened was basically, I had one semester of PE credit that I needed to finish either my junior or senior year, but there was always sort of a scheduling conflict. My junior year, they sit me down and they're like, okay, you either take physics or PE. And I was like, I have to take physics. And then senior year, either AP Bio or PE. And I was like, all right, well, I have to take AP Bio. If I have to do a sport, I'll just do badminton in the spring. But I still remember the counselor looking me in the eye and being like, no, I'm sorry, you're going to have to do a fall sport so that we can ensure 100% that you're going to graduate and hit those requirements. And I was like, okay, what are the options? They gave me 3 options. Football, water polo, and cross country. At that point in time, running a fast mile was one of my least favorite things in the entire world. I would finish with not even a great time, with like an asthma attack, like bile, barf, like in the back of my mouth, hyperventilating, like all this stuff. And that was after 1 mile. In cross country, you run like 3 to 6 miles every single day. Through the course of a very, very painful cross country season, I started out sucking and I ended not very good. But I was shocked to see how dramatically I improved. I probably started off being able to run like 8:40 pace for 2 miles before the asthma attack, like dying, kicked in.
Not gonna lie guys, this feels really bad. This does not feel good.
But by the end, my cardio got so much better, and I think my fastest race time was 14 minutes for 2 miles. Not good for competitive cross country, but for me, I don't think I could have run a 7-minute 1 mile before that horrific season of cross country. So what's the takeaway? Well, what this first made me think of is how often we misuse or are misled by the phrase natural talent. For the majority of my life, when I saw people with skills or abilities that I admired or was jealous of, I used to think that a lot of that ability was inherent, natural. When I used to think about runners, I used to think, man, I wish I was born like that. Man, I wish I could do that. They are at such a great advantage that there's no way that I could get my cardio like them. There's no way that I could get a decent mile time like them. The idea was that there were people that were just born better at handwriting, better at communication, better at drawing, better at running. The thing is, that's very limiting. The phrase natural talents is this awkward blend of 2 very different things. The first idea being talent, right? Talent or ability is totally a real thing. Talent comes from hard work, prep, dedication, practice. The second thing it mixes together is this idea of natural tendencies, your natural aptitudes. This could be from your genetics or just the way you were raised. For instance, I have a natural tendency to be a little bit more introverted, introspective, analytical, breaking things down. That's just sort of who I am, and I can't really explain that. So when you blend those 2 things together, talent and natural tendencies, you get natural talents. The problem is that the way that we as society throw around that phrase natural talents, the way that we as people start internalizing that idea of natural talents, it's in this misleading way where we start thinking, hey, there are just people in society, magical people, that are born out of the womb with such ability, at such a great advantage, that it is not even worth us trying, that it is not even possible for us to achieve what they are doing. Even if we put in our best efforts, we cannot do what they are doing. That is almost never true. Totally what happened with cross country. For the majority of the season, it didn't even cross my mind that I could succeed at the sport, that I could get decent or better, because I felt the entire time that I wasn't naturally talented at running. I felt like I wasn't, like an imposter the entire time. When in reality, my success or improvement with running was so much less contingent on natural talent and much more contingent on just brute force doing, prep, commitment. We get really complacent or passive about things that require action. We start getting jealous of other people, or we just say, oh, I wish I could sing like that. Oh, I wish I could dance like that. Oh, I wish I had your work ethic. Oh, I wish I could play basketball. When in reality, if we just put in the time, discipline, practice, energy that talent inherently requires, we would be able to sing better, dance better, work harder, play basketball better. So the next time you walk by someone and think to yourself, man, I wish I could do that. Man, I wish I had that person's natural talent. It's really powerful to rewire that in your head to start thinking, no, I can actually do that if I want to. No, it is actually totally possible for me to do that if I put in the time, practice, energy, discipline to make that happen. It's on me. let's not hold ourselves back. Thanks guys for listening. I'm Eric Wen, young adult, pumped, passionate about sharing stories and ideas to encourage and hopefully give you an opportunity to think more deeply. I really appreciate your guys' viewership and support and encouragement and friendship all over behind the scenes. It really means a lot. Hit the subscribe button and bell if you have not already. Hit the like button because it totally supports what I do. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.